Join me as we draft and sew this lovely bubu gown with a gathered under. It's actually looking like a danshiki though. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'll be using my organza, my doshes, and of course my African print. Alright. So now I have folded my fabric into four. As you can see. Alright, the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be getting my desired length. Alright. Where I want this one to stop before I attach the gathered bottom part. Alright. So I've taken my back neckline 1 inches by 3 inches. Alright, so I've gone ahead to use my French curve to curve it like so. Sorry it's not really visible like this, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright. After which I am going to, like I said earlier, the length of what I want. I'm just going to be working with this particular length. I am not going to be reducing it. So now I'm going to be taking 21 inches. Alright, I'll be taking 21 inches. Then I'll come down by 15. Alright, it depends on your choice, on your preference, but I'll come down by 15. Then I'll go in by about 5 inches. So 21 minus 5 is about 16 inches. So the body is going to be 16 inches. I'll mark the 16 inches. Then when I get to the ending part, I'll be deducting 1 inch from it. I'll be marking 15 inches. You can even go as far as marking 14 inches. Alright. So I'm joining now. When I get to this particular place, I'm going to be coming up by 1 inch and I'll use my French curve to curve it like so because I don't need any sharp edge. I want the armhole to blend smoothly. Alright. So I'm going to be cutting. Remember the back neckline is 1 inches by 3 inches. I'm going to be cutting. Alright, so I'm done cutting. The next thing I'm going to be doing for us to achieve the front neckline, I am going to be opening. Alright. Remember I told you you're going to be subtracting 1 inch from the hemming place. Alright. So that we can attach our organza there. We can pleat our organza there. You can see how the shape looks like here. So now I'm going to be opening for us to achieve the front neckline. Alright, so we have already come down by 1 inch. Remember for the back neckline, we cut it together with the front neckline. We have already come down by 1 inch. So what we are going to be doing now, I am going to be coming down by extra 6 inch. You can as well come down by 6, 7, 8 inches. It's fine that way. Alright, but I came down by 6 inches. That is making it 7 inches. Alright, so I came down by 6 inches and I went in by 1.5 inch. Alright, I went in by 1.5 inch. That's what I'm marking now. Alright, 6 inches by 1.5 inch. And I'm going to be drawing it to marry the other neckline. Alright, to marry that point there. As you can see, I am joining. After which I am going to be cutting. Alright. So after cutting, I am going to be opening it and I'll be measuring the round neckline. Alright, be sure to do it at your pace. Alright, so I'll be by the edges of this down part where I have my 1.5 inch. I'm going to be notching that place a bit. So I'm using a dotchet. You can use doll face. Alright, so I'll be measuring round. Alright. What you have, add 2 to 3 inches. It's better for you to have excess than for you to have shortage. Alright. So I'll be cutting it on my dotchet by 5 by the length, 5 inches by the length. So when you fold, it's going to be 2.5 inches. Alright, 5 inches by the length. Like I said, you can use dotchet, you can use doll face for it. Alright. I'm going to be interfacing it, please. This is my interface, all right? You can use any interface of your choice, all right? But me, I'm going with an hairstay. Remember, 5 inches by the length is very important. To my subscribers, thank you. You guys rock. If you're new in this channel, you're welcome. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So you can see I've notched the edge now to aid me flipping it and achieving a very beautiful neckline when I'm sewing. So you can see I'll fold into two after ironing my interface on it. I'll fold into two and iron. So this is how it's going to be basically when I want to stitch. All right. So let's get into the sewing process now. We're actually done with this. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it on the comment section. All right. Before the sewing process, this is the length of the base. All right, where I'm going to be joining the organza is actually 30 inches. So you can multiply 30 inches by 2, that is 60 inches, or you can multiply it by 3, by 4, depending on how much gather you want. All right. So I'll be taking the remaining length of my gown. All right. I think it's about 20 something inches. Be sure to know it. The African print is a particular length stopping at above my yeah above my knee. All right. So I'm going to be taking the organza now from above my knee to my full length. I've gone ahead to do that. All right. So this is what it's going to be looking like after pleating. I'm just showing you an illustration. We'll go to the sewing machine now. So I've gone to interface like I said. All right, I'm just recapping. All right. So this is it. I have ironed it by 5 inches, 5 inches by the length. Now we have 2.5 inches. What I'm going to be doing now, I am going to be stitching it. I just want to show you it's 5 inches, all right? 5 inches when you fold into two is actually 2.5 inches. So I've gone ahead to notch that side like I told you to aid turning and giving you a neat finishing. So I'll go ahead and stitch round. After stitching, you can use the bias to cover, you can use a serger machine to weave. I've actually woven it with my weaving machine. So I'll take it in like so, as you can see, then I'll flip it. Make sure they are crossing. Make sure they are crossing, all right? Then I'll take it in, I'll flip it over, then I'll stitch. All right? I'm just showing you I've serged it. All right? So I've pinned it so it's not going to move. I will take it in like so, then I'll stitch. I'll stitch it like so. So I'm done stitching. I want to be adding this. Now it depends on your preference. I didn't want to leave it plain. I just wanted to add little things since I had sequence fabric, suede sequence, and I had this other design. So I was like, why don't I just add the design to it? It's my own design. All right, so I'm just going to be stitching it down to your desired length. All right, I'll just be stitching it down. It's my own design. You could use any design you want, or you could just leave it plain. After which I am going to be hemming the sleeves. All right, I'll do the hemming for both sides. So I'm done attaching the design as well. All right, I'll hem the other side of the sleeve. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you. All right, you can see how beautiful it is. Now I am going to be pleating. All right, I am going to be pleating. After pleating, I'll be top stitching. All right, top stitching is not really necessary because I'm doing my gathered pleat on the fabric, the African print. I'm not flipping it over, as you can see. the top. So what I did for the front, I'll replicate same for the back. I'll go ahead and pleat and pleat and pleat. After which I am going to be joining both the front and back. I'm not going to be using my body measurement to shaping because it's a free gown. I will just be shaping it by 1 inch. All right. You can use half an inch or 1 inch to shaping. All right. Okay. I'm just showing you the process. After which I am going to be hemming the organza, the bottom part. All right. I'm going to be hemming the organza. Be sure to do it at your pace. If you've watched so far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you rock. All right. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments, like I said, you can leave it in my comment section. Feel free, let's be friends. You can visit my other platforms and like and follow me there. All right. Kendra by Oma on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok. So this is the finished outlook. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.